So we got a 2025 highly touted quarterback that's committed to USC, of course, but he will be taking another visit to Colorado. I think it will be. I don't have the official date, but should be
June
one of his
21st.
last. June 21st. That'll be his last. Yeah, the 21st. That's a good number to come to Colorado. That'll be his last visit officially. Uh, what type of impact could we make on Juju Lewis? Is it even possible to bring him in? What's the outlook on that? I would say this right here, though. If the young man is listening or thinking about it, yes, USC is a great opportunity. You know, you go there with Lincoln Riley, 3 Heisman trophies. Am I making a case for it right here? But you come to Colorado, you see what your do is in the NIL evaluations and stuff. You see what the exposure is. You see you have a NFL offensive coordinator in Pat Shermer. You're going to get all the exposure, all the opportunity to do the things that you can do at USC. Well, you might say, well, USC, they're in the Heisman race because they're going to win. I think Coach Prime is putting the right pieces together from the top to the bottom, from the staff to the players, to have an opportunity for them to win and be on the they're going to be on the stage, but to be able to win, he's bringing in those players that can do it. And I think Juju Lewis can be the head of the class and the leader of the next generation or the next movement of Colorado Buffaloes football.
Yeah, it's a situation. Do you want to go to a program that's kind of got that quarterback Heisman Trophy lineage, or do you want to go to Colorado and kind of pave your own path in that sense? And you could actually make an argument that he would have more eyeballs on him at Colorado than he would at USC because of, you know, and maybe that's even a foregone conclusion. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about that a whole lot, but there obviously there's a great opportunity at Colorado for him. And I know that he's visited Colorado twice, and that second visit, you do some digging with people you talk to, and Colorado was sitting in a very good position there. Now recruiting super fluid. He's coming off a visit to USC this past weekend, and sometimes there is that kind of post-visit high that you have, that just the excitement, because that's what you experienced. You know, the last place you had a great vacation to, you probably think know about that a little bit more, and so maybe that works out well for Colorado being that last official visit at the end of June. He's still Auburn's still in the mix there. He is going to be taking a visit there this coming weekend. He already took a visit to Indiana as well. So even though he's been verbally committed to USC since late August, he's continued to keep in contact with those schools. And no matter what he even says in the next couple months, none of that is binding until that early signing period in December. So that's something to keep an eye on. And, you know, Alex Graham, a Colorado commit in the 2025 class, took a visit out to USC this past weekend. There's rumblings that he's going to flip to them. In linebacker Montrez Walker is a commit for Colorado. He said when he committed, he was going to keep taking visits. He was out at Stanford this past weekend. And so I think your initial reaction is to overreact and to be frustrated by that. But Colorado's also hosting guys that are verbally committed to other schools as well. And so if they do what they need to do on the field this fall in terms of whether that's 6, 7, 8+ wins, they're going to be an attractive destination for high school recruits, for transfers. It's going to work itself out. So I wouldn't necessarily lose sleep one way or the other with one recruit here or there, especially from the prep ranks at this point. And really that's all it is, because we're not in a transfer window right now. So it's tough to preach patience in 2024. People want it and they want it now. But until December, it was this December 20th, I think, this past year, it's always in that range for the early signing period. None of this stuff is binding. So if they get Juju Lewis, I think he is, the future of this offense, and you build around him. And he's a guy that is going to be able to attract other highly regarded 2025 recruits to join him.